Welcome to ABBS HR Connect, a web series which podcasts the employability skills requirement from various industry experts organized by HR Club of Acharya Bangalore Business School. Welcome you to ABBS HR Connect. Today among our midst we have Dr.Madhumita Chatterji, Director of PGDM, ABBS School of Management, Bangalore. Welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you.
She is an distinguished academician, has 30 plus years of teaching and administrative experience both in national and international universities. Ma'am, please tell us what are the placement challenges faced by the students due to the COVID-19?
First of all, we were all teaching online and everything had gone online, including the interviews. So we had to first remove the fear from the students' mind that online interviews would be taken in what manner, what they would have to answer, what are they looking at. So there was a training that was required for our students, which we did. And of course, there was a challenge in getting the industries who were hiring, because many industries who were not doing well were not going to come. So we had a new set of industries. So a lot of opportunities also opened up, and many students, we found it surprising, were even looking at the social sector. So the COVID probably brought in these human changes among the students, but yes, the whole idea of giving interviews online, appearing on a screen and answering questions, which they had never done before. So that was a training which we required, and we had international and national trainers who came and did that for us.
According to you, what are the skills students should be equipped in this situation? Because corporates now they are moved towards, both they have to work offline and online. This culture has come. So what are the skills are required for the students to equip for this?
Technology-driven society today we are, and we cannot ignore that. Technology has taken over, and in many spheres, technology is doing the mundane job. So our students have to rise above the mundane level. So the training in our teaching has to be there. And COVID has also, broken certain myths, especially the supply chain lines have become shorter. Now you have to work from home, so the HR has to design an SOP for working from home. How do you manage the depression or the feeling of being left out? So these were the things that we will have to train our students. How do you mingle in a team in a virtual situation? How do you let people know what you are doing in a virtual situation? So these are the important skills that we have to bring in, and of course no one can challenge that we have to teach them analytics, we have to bring in things like Scrum and Agile, we have to bring in Six Sigma, all these various value additions, Excel, because you have to be savvy with technology. If I may just take a minute to say, it was our generation who met the computer at probably class 7 or something. So we had to train ourselves in computers. Otherwise we wouldn't survive. So similarly, this generation has to take up the business analytics as something they can do. And I'm sure they're prepared for it, because the way they handle their iPhones and all, technology is not a challenge for them. But they have to learn these skills to be able to work in a situation which is both virtual and offline.
Thank you. So based on your experience, and what are the future skills students will need to their career by 2030? Being an academician, what are the steps we need to do, and what skills we need to taught in the classrooms?
First and foremost, they have to learn to be human. Right, because you see, this situation, since you're talking about COVID, has taught us that human beings have a great resilience, and there is that inner, strength in all human beings that we have to survive. So today, the students have to balance between skills and values. Values in the sense of the virtues that we talk about human living. Skills are very important, so they have to have business analytics, they have to learn about blockchain, they have to learn about the new technology that are coming in. Everyday technology is changing, so it's an ever-learning process for them. But the stability will come to them from the virtues that they will imbibe. So the next generation of workers have to bring in this concept of relationship, of the concepts of loyalty, because I strongly believe these virtues never needed us to follow it for their existence, and so they will exist whether we believe in it or not. And without them, I don't think we can have a world that would be sustainable or would be living behind a good world for the next generation. So students have to now think, what are we going to leave behind? It's just not I, me, and myself. So these skills have to be now brought in. I don't call them skills, I call them values, because it's not something that you can teach in a day. So these are the two parts, as skills and values. Both have to be there for the next century, because otherwise we'll not have a sustainable world.
In the line with the humans are not a resource.
Yeah.
We have to.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your insightful thoughts related to these questions, and definitely add value to the students' community.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure interacting
Thank you.
with you. Thank you.